Hey guys, so today I want to share with you my February favorites. I don't have a lot of products, but I do have some things that I really love. And that I really want to share with you guys. So instead of skipping the month of February, I compiled a few things that I've been obsessing over. So, and the first thing, I would have to say this is my favorite thing out of everything. It's the Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Eye Firming Treatment. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've been obsessed with the Yes to Blueberries face makeup removing wipes, and they just smell delicious and they're just really awesome. I've been looking for a good eye cream. In the past I've used Estee Lauder, Clinique, Garnier, and I think one more drugstore, but I've never found one that doesn't irritate my eyes, and usually I can barely just put a little bit under my eye, and when I go to bed, either I rub my eye in the middle of the night and it gets into my eye and it really irritates it and burns. So it kind of detoured me from using eye creams. I know I need to use eye creams. It really helps when you apply concealer under your eyes to blend it out really nicely. It helps with dark circles and fine lines, which I do have very slight fine lines. I don't have wrinkles, and also it helps preventing wrinkles. It just puts a lot of moisture under there. That is really needed. And I haven't done it in a while, but at the beginning of February, I went to CVS just to look at some of the products, and I found this, and it was $16, and the Garnier one was pretty expensive. All eye creams are pretty expensive. That's why I don't just go out like once a week trying new products, because they are so expensive. Like, they average around $20, and it's such a small bottle. Even though you don't need a lot of product, and it lasts a while, even though it's a small bottle, it still kind of hurts to spend $20 on one little teeny tiny thing. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and got this one, and it has a little pump, little applicator right here, or not applicator, little packaging, but it's just really nice. I am able to, at night, what I'll do, I'll do like a little bitty dot on my finger, rub my little ring fingers together and blend it under my eye, and whatever's left on my finger, I'll do my lid all the way up to my brow. And it's so nice. It doesn't irritate anything. It is so amazing. I can rub my eyes all in one, and when it gets in my eye, which it dries pretty fast, but if it does get into my eye, it doesn't hurt at all, which I absolutely love. I don't know why products, they have extra fragrance or mineral oil, stuff like that really breaks me out, and this product doesn't have that. It's paraben free, and it has 95% natural products. I don't know what the other 5% are, but at least it's 95% natural. But it has 0.5 fluid ounces in here, so obviously there's not much product, but there's a good bit here compared to most things are like in little pots. And that's another thing that I don't like about most eye creams. They're in the little pots where you have to keep sticking your dirty, oily finger into your product. It's going to grow bacteria, and it's not going to last long, and it's just not a good situation. So I would highly recommend a pump bottle, which I haven't really seen any out there, and I never really looked at all the other Yes to Blueberries lines, because they have like a display. They have like carrot, tomato, cucumber, and something, carrot, tomato, cucumber, and they just came out with a grapefruit one for like brightening your skin and stuff. So I want to try those out, but I just really like the blueberries one because I don't know if the other stuff's going to smell like tomatoes or cucumbers, and which my skin, every single product that I've ever used cucumbers on my skin, I break out with, so that's a no. But the carrots and tomatoes don't sound as delicious as blueberries, so that's why I try their products. So they have a night cream, which is the next thing I'm thinking about purchasing from them. They have shampoo and conditioner, which I'm not going to buy. A body wash, not going to buy. They have a day cream, which I've been thinking about. This has been really amazing, so if you have sensitive eyes like myself, go try that out. And the next thing is from Estee Lauder. It's the Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, and forever I've always used the Neutrogena one where it has like the 2 levels of stuff and you have to shake it up, but it gets the makeup off, but it irritates my eyes, and I don't know if it's the oil in there, but it says it's oil free. I don't know, it's just I don't like it, but it's the only one that I could find out there that I was willing to try. So my mom gave me this. Actually, you don't have to shake it up or anything, and it is, let's see, oil free, fragrance free, which is a huge plus, and it's just really great. It does not irritate my eyes. It gets everything off around the eye area, and it's really nice. So highly recommend this if you have sensitive eyes as well. And then the next things are eye products too. And the first one, this is probably my second favorite. It's probably hand in hand with the Yes to Blueberries eye treatment, but it's the CoverGirl Champagne Eyeshadow. This is the perfect highlight for if you want a natural look. It's slightly frosted, but it's not like bam frosted. Like usually I use Virgin in the Naked palette, and I like it as a highlight here, but sometimes it can be too dramatic. So I went looking for like a more mellow highlighter, and I found this actually in my grocery store. So I got it, and I first started using it in the inner corner of my eye, and it just gives me the perfect brightening open eye effect, and without looking like you got crud in your eye or something like that. Because usually when girls do that, they'll use like a white eyeliner or like a super frosted color on the inner part of their lid, and they don't have a dramatic look on it. It looks like they have eye boogers or something gross, sticky and tacky in the middle of their eye. So I hate that look, and I'm always very conscious to make sure I don't look like that or don't have anything going on. So this is the perfect highlight to really brighten your eye and really open. It doesn't look like there's anything there. It just like instantly makes your eyes look bigger, brighter, your complexion brighter. And recently I started putting it just under the arches of my brow, and it makes it even look even more natural and more bright, and my eyes look more open. And so I've been doing that all of the month of February, but as of a few weeks ago, I guess the last week of February, which wasn't a few weeks ago, anyways, I started using it as a highlight on the top of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose, and it is so nice, which I didn't think that I would use an eyeshadow for that, but I've never actually had like a palette of highlighter. I've always had a liquid or like a weird applicator, my Smashbox one where it's the powder inside and you dip it in a tube. But this is really, really nice. I absolutely love it for highlighting all over your face. So highly recommend it if you have light to medium skin. I'm not sure how it will look on you if you have darker skin to deep skin tone. So I think it would work. It might look a little bit more frosted and darker skin, but it looks super, super natural and amazing. So it's the CoverGirl Champagne Eyeshadow. And so the next thing has been a favorite of millions of people across YouTube that I've heard everybody say that they love. So I finally, when I was looking for that one, I saw this and I was like, well, I gotta try it. So it's the Shimmering Sands by CoverGirl. And when I first got them, it doesn't look that frosted when you look at the palette. So I went ahead and used all three of the things in here. And I found out I cannot stand the light pink one as a highlight. It's just way too frosted. What I do like to do it, however, whenever I have a darker look on, I'll pat a little bit in the center of my lid, and it'll instantly make all the colors pop and make so many more dimensions to my eye. It just looks incredible. And then with this one, I'll just use this one all over my lid, and I'll use like a matte color like in the crease. And this darkest color, if I want to go super dark, I'll put it on my lid, but I don't really like the idea of putting a sparkly frosted color in the crease. I just don't think it looks good. So for darker shimmery colors, either I put it on my lid or I'll just line the bottom lash line really close to the lash line with the darkest color. It's just, if you use them all, your eyes literally look wet. It's just too much going on. Maybe if you're younger you can get away with that, but it looks way too young for me. So I do recommend it though. The shadows, like individually, I think are perfect. So I really enjoyed that. And the last makeup thing is the Nivea Kiss of Flavor Strawberry Tinted Lip Color. And I like it, in which I've had this for a long time, which I need some. It just tastes good. It's kind of like eating a cherry popsicle and it leaves like the stain on your lips, but it perfectly stains your lips. And I've had this for a long time. I bought all my Nivea lipsticks at the same time, which is just really, really nice. Has a really gorgeous sheen, and it doesn't melt down my chin, which Nivea is probably my favorite chapstick. That and then EOS in line, which I really, really enjoyed that. So highly recommend that if you want. See, I started using that because on my eyes I've been doing more natural looks. If you want to see how I do that, you can go see my natural glowing makeup look, which I'll link below. But I'd rather just look more natural than have a lot of makeup on, since, I don't know, it might be spring. That could be it. Summer's coming. You don't want to wear too much on your face because it's hotter outside. But I really do love those colors. And so the next thing I would have to say, this is actually kind of a boring item, and I know, well, people have told me that it's been out for a while, but I recently discovered it. and it's the Listerine Zero Mouthwash. And I promise you I'm not just sticking this in here. I actually do love it. We got it a few weeks ago. We've used almost all of it. Garrett really is a huge fan. The regular Listerine, I feel like no other mouthwash gets my mouth that clean, so I feel like it's kind of a pointless step. And the only one that I could ever feel like the true clean was Listerine, but it was so painful. So I saw this the other day and I grabbed it, or like a few weeks back. And it's a zero alcohol, less intense Listerine Zero in clean mint, and it is awesome. So highly recommend it. I catch myself just going to the bathroom and just swishing it around and throughout the day at least 2 or 3 times. It really has made a huge difference in how I feel and stuff. So I really, really love that. It keeps me more energized because mint tends to give you more energy. Don't ask me how, but it just does. So that is that. And the next thing I would have to say, oh, my favorite beverage. I don't really have a favorite food, but my favorite beverage has been the Is or Eyes or Z. These drinks, it's a sparkling pomegranate with all natural flavors and is 120 calories. And if you're trying to get off Diet Coke, which I've been talking about this ever since December, that I've been trying to knock and kick my habit of Diet Coke because it is so sad, which we don't keep sodas in the house anymore, but this is as far as I go now. I told y'all about Zevia in January and how much I loved it. But reading the back, it says all natural and all this stuff, but Diet Coke has aspartame in it, and Zevia has tartaric acid in it, which they're pretty much one and the same. They do pretty much the same horrible, harmful things to your body, so I quit drinking those altogether. So I've been drinking this. It's nice and crisp. It's really sour, but it kind of curbs my hunger and my appetite and stuff, so I really, really have been enjoying this drink. So I highly recommend this. They have like a lemon and lime and then maybe a cherry or raspberry. It's like lighter colored than this, but the pomegranate is my absolute favorite. And the next stuff would have to be apps. I've never done an app section before, my favorites, but I would have to say number one, hands down, favorite app has been going to my social blog loving. And I just did a recent outfit post, but at the top I was telling you I was now with blog loving. It's just basically an app where it has it updates constantly with all the people that you follow. You can follow all of the YouTube bloggers, beauty bloggers, fashion bloggers, which mostly mine are food and fashion, and it's really awesome. My favorite food blog is Food Gawker, which I'll leave that down below. I highly recommend it. I really love reading blogs. This makes it so much easier to find everybody, and it's really, really nice. So I really enjoyed that app. And the next app I would have to say is Evernote. It's just really great to write to-do lists. I'm not wasting paper, which I do that a lot and always like lose the paper. I always have my phone with me, and I just write notes. And Evernote is a way to connect your iPad, your iPhone, in which I had it on my Droid too, and your computer, and it just syncs everything. So if you're in school and you have a PowerPoint on your computer, but you want to show somebody something on your phone, you can connect it through Evernote. If you have pictures, albums, anything like that, you can connect it through Evernote. And to-do list, you can send it to your computer or iPad to remind you later, or to show whatever you had to do. So that's really nice, and that's really all of my favorite apps. I mean, I just downloaded a few, which I might do what's on my iPhone video. Those seem pretty fun. I love watching those. But oh, and my website. I've been like boasting about my website, but I'm just so happy and excited about it. That's my other February favorite. I've been working on it every single day of the month of February and a little bit into January and of course into March. But it's been hard working on it, but it's been amazing and a lot of fun. And I'm finally getting my stuff out there, and it's a better place to see what I'm doing if you guys are interested in what I'm doing, if you are. But my YouTube, I just upload on Mondays and Thursdays. On my blog, I pretty much upload every single day, as well as my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm on those every single day, so go check those out, and definitely go check out my blog. Let me know what you think about it. Alright guys, so that's everything for the month of February. I would love to know what your guys' favorites were. Just leave them in the comments below. I really love to know what you guys have been loving. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked any of these products in the video, or if this video is helpful to you. It's kind of a way for me to have some feedback to see if I'm doing the right thing by you guys if I put out a good quality video. I'd really love to know that. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Bye.